Bedtime Stories with Issy. Are you ready to share a new story? Well, I have chosen a rather questioning story. The title is, What Should I Do? If you have this book at home, you can read along with me. The author, the person who has written this story, is Fadela Mahmood. And the illustrator, the person who has drawn all the pictures, is Ayan Sekar. Now we're going to meet little Yousef. He is faced with a dilemma, to tell the truth or not to tell the truth. Shall we find out what he does? What should I do? Mum said, "Kids, I need to go to the shops. I'll be quick. I won't make many stops. Take care of each other and don't mess about. Remember, no fighting, and that I love you, no doubt. Dad's in the garden if you need anything, and if you really need me, just give me a ring." Off Mum went, and Yousef started getting bored. Whoa! With all he could play with, he began to explore. He grabbed the cushion on the sofa nearby, wondering how high he could make it fly. Without a fear, thought or worry, he flung it high and caught it in a hurry. "Oh, what fun!" a voice echoed inside. So he continued with increasing pride. But soon it slipped from his grasp and was too late. It hit Mum's favourite ceramic plate. Down it fell and broke into two. "Oh no!" cried Yousef. "What should I do?" In shock and dismay, he was struck with panic. "Before Mum returns, I must fix this ceramic." He ran to his brother, who was busy on the PlayStation. He opened his mouth and asked with hesitation, Adam, what should I do? I broke Mum's plate and it split into two." "Tape it or glue it, she'll never know. But I'm playing my game now, so off you go." Doubtful of his advice, Yousef gave a sigh. "I can't give up," he thought. "I need to try." He turned to his other brother. Trying to speak, he began to stutter. Zach, what should I do? I broke Mum's plate and it split into two." "Oh dear, how could you? Quick, hide it under the sofa. If she asks, blame it on an imaginary monster." He thought to himself, "These ideas are of no use. I don't have much time. I need an excuse." He then dashed off to the room of his sister, and a voice came out, hardly louder than a whisper. Hannah, what should I do? I broke Mum's plate and it split into two." Hannah thought for a moment, then with a glint in her eye, lovingly looked at Yousef and gave a reply. "I truly think there's only one thing to be done, because a lie is something you cannot outrun. You must foster the courage and be honest with Mum. That way you show her you care and won't feel so glum." His heart raced, knowing what he needed to do. It's hard, he thought, but I've got to see it through. He ran down the stairs as he heard the doorknob turn. With a smile, Mum greeted Yousef, making his stomach churn. He looked up at her, tears streaming down from his eyes, and told her of the accident and everyone's advice. Mum knelt down and gently clasped Yousef's face. She wiped his tears and said soothingly with grace, "Yes, it was my favourite plate, and I feel somewhat sad, but believe me when I tell you I'm not mad. You're my brave soldier. I'm so proud of you. Despite it being so hard, you told the truth. I'm sure you now feel better and your conscience is clear. And you recognize the importance of holding the truth dear. We should always be truthful in what we say or do, no matter how much it hurts or makes us feel blue. So no matter what the situation, nor how strong to lie is the temptation, always stay strong and remember well that everyone benefits from the truth you tell.
Oh, what a great story that was! Yousef most certainly did have a dilemma. He broke his mum's favourite plate and he didn't know what to do. Both his brothers suggested he made up a story and didn't tell the truth. But Yousef took the advice of his sister, who said that being honest and telling the truth was by far the best option. I'm so glad that Yousef did just that. He plucked up the courage when his mum came home and he told her the truth. Yes, his mum was a little bit sad, but she was so proud of him for being honest. Sometimes we can feel a little bit confused if we know we've done something that we shouldn't have. Do we make up a story or should we tell the truth? Being honest makes us feel so much better. I hope you've enjoyed today's Shed Time story. And if you want to, you can like, share, follow and subscribe to Shed Time Stories. Then you will be ready for the next book for us to share together. Bye-bye.